Hello and welcome back to the rebuild series of our Landy. We have uncovered some issues with the structural integrity of the floor of our Land Rover, as you saw in the previous episode.
Lots of rust.
Yeah, the floor was absolutely shot to pieces. With the camper we're building for sort of longer term overland travel, we didn't want to put the camper on a rotten floor, so we decided to tackle it head on, and as you saw in the last video, we pulled it all out. I went to the LRO show and met YRM, the guys at YRM, who do every single panel you could think of for a Land Rover. I think I'm right in saying you can actually build a Land Rover from their parts. Cool. Yeah, it's pretty cool. They told us what we need, we ordered it, and we're going to tackle it today. Where do we even start? So the first thing I need to do is clean up the rest of the tub. We had the floor out, but we've still got these supports. I wasn't sure whether we were going to replace them or not. They're actually not in that bad condition. A lot of surface rust, so you could reuse them. But we thought as it's out, we might as well get new ones. So I've got to drill out the rest of the rivets and clean up the edges. Quickly learned that drilling steel rivets out is tough, and it's hard on drill bits, it takes forever. Maybe it's just my lack of experience, but anyway, I'm using a grinding blade to grind them down far enough to the aluminium, and then just using a punch and just knocking them through. And it leaves us the holes ready to put the new HD struts in. So, learning on the job. So that's all the underfloor support struts out. We're just assessing the condition of the wheel arch sort of corner, and there's definitely some corrosion that I'm going to have to repair. I'm going to finish cleaning and sanding back as much of the corrosion as possible. We'll go from there. I also removed the fuel tank. It's just easier to work in there with that out the way, especially getting these first two floor support struts in. They were going to be difficult while the tank was there, so that's now out. Once we're cleaned, we're going to pull the Land Rover out and give it a good pressure wash as well.
So in the back of the car, there's quite a few holes where we had bolts put through the wheel arches. So we've picked up some of this metal filler. Today I'm going to see if I can try and fill in some of those holes, sand them down, and then repaint them before we put all the cabinetry and insulation and everything else on top. They work?
We've got a floor. You pass the other one. So this is quite exciting. We've laid everything out. We haven't riveted anything in yet. So we're going to do a dry run and just make sure everything fits, and then we'll pop it back out and start riveting things down. It's quite exciting actually.
It is exciting.
It looks good. Well, it looks better.
So much better.
I'll hold it if you want to get in.
Oh, you need to get in.
So you're probably gonna want to get in there. Yeah. So if I did, just watch your fingers.
Lift it, shall I? How cool, babe. This is the best floor I've ever stood on. We marked up the floor, ready to drill through and then rivet the floor to the support struts and the top hats. We lightly sanded the panel and then sprayed with some hammerite paint and some wax oil just as a rust prevention.
I have not got a steady hand.
We used a product called Sikaflex to seal between the panel and the wheel arches. So after quite a few weeks of completing this job, we finally have a floor. So Harry's just finished off by putting some of the Sikaflex just around the edges there between the new floor and the wheel arches, just to make sure that everything's completely watertight and there's no risk of anything coming in, any water coming in. So it's done, and the next part of this job for us is we've just gone and picked up some wooden joists, which we're going to put the same way actually that we had it previously. We're going to secure those in, pop some insulation down, and then put a sheet of ply over the top, and then we've got our base sorted. So we're going to start on that now. Yeah, we're getting there.
Paintman stuff come.
Make sure you subscribe and give this video a like, as it really supports our channel. We'll see you in the next one. Thanks guys.